Okay, we are back with our our next hour of D&D. I believe we just witnessed a miracle, courtesy of Ricane's Alchemist. And I think we're getting ready to rest up for the night. So where's the rest of the party? I'm assuming, what time of the day is it?
It's after dark now.
So I'm going to find the party and tell them I'm going to rest.
Okay. It's
If
not too hard.
If you're finding me, she will ask if you want her to attempt to call spells that will help to cure our friend, or if you wish her ready for combat.
Well, I'm planning on asking Taylor for assistance with dispelling magic quite a bit. And if all else fails, an even more powerful version, break enchantment. So
then you wish me to be ready for...
I've always got healing spells ready. As long as I can cast a spell, it can be a healing spell.
All right.
Not to mention I have the wand, so you can plan your spells based on that.
All right, so I need only have enough spells in case you become incapacitated as far as healing.
Yeah. And I show her my wand. So if I do get incapacitated, this wand has healing charges on it.
I can use that. All right.
You can use it, I can use it, but if something happens to me, take it and use it to save the rest of them.
All right.
Aww.
It is also, I found out, not affected in the same way that my healing spell was affected when I tried to heal that strange monk fellow.
All right.
And
so then I will prepare my list. I will have my spirit companion call a list prepared for combat.
Okay.
Before I go to bed, I will cast Restore on myself and wipe out my strength damage.
Okay. So that's you. Riclamin, what are you doing before bed? You need to pray for spells, prep yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to pray for spells.
It'd be awesome if you got one. You're like, what the hell? I don't know. Just use it, dude.
I want to pray for the spell. Save
Cure
everyone.
minor wounds.
I'm going to bed.
I cast magic missile.
And I think that's my room over there. With the big bed. If anyone's not in it.
The final bit of my healing magic that I have available. All I have is 4 hit points more worth, but hey, it's 4 more hit points.
There you go.
I'll heal my constitution over the night, right?
You can take con damage?
No, I mean,
sorry, go.
You heal your con modifier per night of rest, correct? Can't remember.
I believe you heal 1.
Okay. So I have 4 remaining damage on me. I've got a scuff mark.
Okay.
Can't remember if I healed up from...
That's what I was going to do. Colby pokes his head out from the room he's staying in and says, does anybody need healing before I go to sleep?
I do.
I have a small amount more damage, but it is negligible.
I'll burn whatever spells I'm not using to heal them all.
All right.
There's more than enough to heal you guys all to full.
Okay.
Bunny included.
I have 57.
Actually, the bunny's already healed. He's regenerating.
Yeah. The bunny's full health constantly.
The bunny is full health and has boobies to nuzzle. He's good.
That's going to make for an awkward situation when I dispel.
I think anyone would be good in those situations. Plenty of health and boobies to nuzzle. Seems like Smurrrrh's always getting into that, anyways.
My plan is to go to sleep and wake up when the first light's due to occur,
Okay.
and go find someplace to pray. If need be, I'll levitate.
I don't see any
to the
problem with
roof.
that. Smurrrrh, you muted.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I agree
So-
with everything that's been said. Happy times.
That's it?
it.
You don't want to do nothing? No hijinks? You want to go see what the fox said? Anything? Go on, buddy. On your wild adventure.
Smurrrrh's kind of depressed. He doesn't have any booze in him, so he's not feeling as adventurous as he normally would be.
Well, he's pretty comfy in his current position anyway.
Yeah, he's taking full advantage of that situation, but that's all really that he can do right now.
And the night passes uneventfully.
Well, for us.
Yep. For y'all.
The armies have fortified the basement, though.
Colby, you awaken at first light.
Okay, I go find Arissa and the bunny.
The bunny is currently nuzzled in between some pillows.
Nice.
I just say, "Let's go, you two," loud enough to wake them.
Okay.
Go YouTube.
Let's go YouTube. What are we YouTubing?
There's two Utes.
All right. I'm
Two
looking on
Utes.
the list, so
She stands up. The
we'll hand him over to you.
bunny. Oh, okay.
What's that?
Fair enough. I said she stands up. The bunny is still stuck in his current position. Okay.
Awkward.
You've got the bunny. If Smurrrrh's happy with that, are you happy with being handed over to Colby Smurrrrh?
I fight and I don't want to leave. I'm like,
He
not
fights.
Colby. Not Colby.
I
My little friend.
put him on the ground. It's,
All right.
cross your fingers, Bunny Smurrrrh. Cross your fingers, Adara. See if we can do this. Incoming dispel magic.
He goes, I didn't pray yet.
I thought I was prayed. Am I not prayed? I said I was.
You
Going,
woke up at first light to them and said, let's get up.
no, I said I was going to go pray after I got up.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, you prayed.
You said you were going
I
to
didn't hear
find a
that.
place to pray.
Well, yeah, I said I would go to the roof if it was too distracting.
Gotcha. Okay. I remember that now.
Okay, so
So you prayed.
This is after post prayer.
So this is your
Sunlight.
dispel magic,
Yeah,
right?
TP.
20 plus 10 against the DC.
Let's see it. Ooh.
Why do your rolls?
Okay, so Colby, zap, Smurrrrh goes green, stretches, and then back into a bunny.
I'm having like pictures of the willow scene happening right now.
Gotta get.
Let's try this again.
He casts the spell. One leg turns orcish, then the other. Everything except the bunny ears. And poof, you're back to being Smurrrrh.
Woo! I actually
A
cheered.
very
Yes.
large, green, and naked Smurrrrh.
Oh
There's
man,
an audible
that
yell of
really sucked, guys.
as I woohoo throughout. Like it probably wakes up everybody that's still sleeping. Smurrrrh, your stuff's in the kitchen table, but you knew that.
I really need some breakfast.
Let's see what the witches of
and
Eastwick have cooked up for us.
And a drink. And thanks, Druid, for everything.
It is good to have you back, little friend.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm no longer a bunny.
He says dejectedly.
Where's all my stuff, by the way? I'm kind of looking like you here in the buff right now.
Kitchen table. Kitchen table.
Kitchen table. All right.
They're
I
in the
stretch.
living room.
I stretch and head over to the kitchen. I
Take a
guess.
swig from your mug.
Oh yeah. Well, whenever I get it, yeah.
Probably put some clothes on. Random villagers we just hear
Well,
screaming
after I
as
have
he
a
walks
drink.
across.
After I have a drink, I'll put the clothes on.
Yeah.
Not in any hurry.
Gets the gear.
I just pictured him walking up, and then there's just like people poking their heads out to see what the commotion is, and just all the women screaming and fainting, and a couple of the guys screaming and fainting too.
Yep. That's the
just
second
jealous.
biggest. No.
Yeah. You guys, it's not that big. Come on.
It's
Well-
proportional.
How tall are you again? Not
I
drunk?
do a little hula hoop shake to make it twirl around a little bit.
I mean, how tall are you again?
He gets his
Yeah,
ring
compared to the
as a
average
focused
human,
enlarged person.
For
compared
For
to the
the
average.
description of the helicopter show that just happened, again, roll for XXX.
Okay.
Tune in next week.
Woo!
Yeah.
Helicopter.
So, Smurrrrh, you're back. You have your gear.
Breakfast, drinks.
Breakfast drinks. Like orange juice?
No.
Yeah, a little bit stronger than orange juice. Maybe some fermented orange juice.
I asked Kadar, are you capable of dispel magic also?
The spell itself, I do not believe I've ever called for it.
Can barely hear you.
I have never called for a spell.
You've never you've never learned it? Okay.
I have never had called for it, but I believe that the spirit could find it for me.
That's what I just used there. Okay, I'm going to find breakfast. Not that I need to eat, but
All right.
Let's find breakfast and then Ost.
All right. One more, Smurrrrh.
what do you have in him, roll?
You don't
know. Jinx.
Here's handbook.
Okay. You hear a pleasurable singing coming from the kitchen, and the most heavenly smell of food you've ever smelled.
No, we smelled it once before.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, at my other house.
Yeah,
Was it that heavenly?
It was pretty awesome.
he nailed that. Like,
Was it that good, Smurrrh? I can't remember. I don't think you got that
You rolled a
before.
natural 20.
Okay, yeah. He's made the same thing.
I'm like,
You remember that breakfast?
Smurrrrh's cooking.
hell yeah.
You're muted, Smurrrrh.
Damn it. Yeah, I said he's back.
Yep. So Smurrrrh is in there cooking for an army. There's an orc in the kitchen.
With Dinah? Tell me that's one of the ladies' names. Dinah.
Yep.
Awesome.
It is now.
Strumming on the old banjo.
Smurrrrh lays out a feast. All of it looks wonderful. All 116 villagers sit down.
Some serious skills there.
Wait a sec.
Wait,
Only 100.
where's the other 4?
Breakfast is served.
Where? Like, we wouldn't. No, like we're not going to sit there and do a head count of the villagers.
I know.
Are you serious? 116 people are sitting?
You didn't count.
I know, but are you being serious when you say that?
Are you concerned?
I am concerned.
Always.
I'm sorry. There's a bit of a. You can smell it's a spiced rum. I think he might have used in some of this.
Whatever, I eat it.
Does it smell like pork?
Somewhat.
Wonderful.
I don't need
It-
to eat, so
But it's good. It is very good. The smell is wonderful. You should partake. To not do so would be insulting.
I've let him nuzzle me for a day or so now. I don't think he cares.
Okay. Fair enough. It is wonderful. Just as good as before.
He's a good cook.
You'll remember it for the rest of your life. Eventually, the other four come in as guardsmen and get their plates, putting Riclamin's mind at ease. I told you there were 4 guards, did I not?
Yeah, he did, but
Players mind at ease. Rick had no idea.
Yeah, Rick had no idea, but Rick's player was like, I just ate somebody. That's great.
you just said like all. When you use the word all, 116 people, that was the issue. If
Yeah.
you had just
Oh,
said
yeah, he's
116 people,
Top 10 DM troll NA.
but you said all 116 people, that's where you went wrong.
Okay.
Oh, I think you went right with that.
Yeah, I guess so. Off to Ost.
You saw him at breakfast. He was pleased. He actually took extras and is heading back towards the
Okay, I
area.
go with him. I just go with him. Morning, Ost.
Good morning, Master Milner.
The items ready?
Yes, I believe they are. I was just going to add some of this oil as a seasoning.
All right. Let's go check it
Might
out.
as well taste good as well, right?
I imagine so. That's a great idea.
Yes. He adds it to all 5 of the vials.
I see those
The
two
green
walk off.
color turns a little more cloudy and then purple. Yes.
I saw those 2 walk off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with.
Okay. Colby, go with. You see him start pouring the oil off of the sausages that Smurrrrh cooked into the 5 vials. As he gets past them, they go from that green cloudy color to a purple.
So I don't know anything that's going on here. So I ask, what's this, Rick?
Ost said he could help cure lycanthropy.
That's awesome.
He's made these vials.
Who you got hit, bit, slash, whatever, bit?
I know I did. I'm not sure who else did.
Pretty sure I saw Smurrrrh get bit too.
So
Yes.
Is
I'm
this
definitely
made with
one of the
wolf's
guinea pigs
bane?
here.
Yes, the alchemist.
What?
Is this made with the wolf's bane?
Yes. Yes.
Does it still have its poisonous effect or side effects?
Oh,
I
no,
guess?
no. That effect is long gone.
That effect. What other
Yes.
effects does it have right now?
Curing lycanthropy.
And
There may be some side effects.
such as
I don't know. I haven't tested it yet.
Vampirism.
No, that'd be stupid.
would You say these side effects would affect an individual's. Would they have similar effects to poisons? As far as a person's ability to be resistant to them?
I used warp stone in it.
You're speaking Greek to me, dude. Or you're speaking Draconic to me, I don't know.
It's not a poison per se, but I can't tell you what the side effect is because even it doesn't know until after it happens. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's very, very bad.
You said Smurrrrh was bitten?
Yeah,
Well, tell him to come on over.
he drinks shit. I tilt my head back, like, because I'm leaning on the door frame right now. I tilt my head back and holler down the hall for Smurrrrh.
Smurrrrh replies with what?
Smurrrrh comes. You coming in there, Smurrrrh?
I want to know what's going on before I head over.
I said, come here, please.
Oh.
Why? What's up?
So, we got something for you to try to drink.
Smurrrh hurries over.
Yeah, you know it.
At the prospect of a drink.
All right. I see Smurrrrh approaching. Okay. And you want him to try it?
All right, let's do this. I grab the nearest vial.
Wait. What kind of lycanthrope are you?
What bit you?
Huh? What do you mean,
What?
what bit me?
What were creature bit you?
Where?
wolf.
Where's the creature? It's
The
dead.
wolf
There was
got him.
what kind was it? Was it a wolf? Was it a bear? Was it a?
It was a big
bull?
one.
What animal did it most resemble?
A bear, I guess.
What'd you
You
say
wolf.
mine was?
Yours was a
Yours was
boar.
boar.
Are you role playing that, or you don't know?
You asking
Are you-
me?
Yeah, you're role playing the bear, or you don't? You honestly don't know.
Pretty sure it was the bear.
You have a werebear?
The big one.
No, we
The
fought
mummy
a
one.
very large werewolf.
Wolves, bears, boars, and rats.
I got bit by a were-boar.
The big ones. We first encountered the were-boars, which were the hill giants. Then the
Yes.
werewolves second, and in the basement we came across the were-rats.
Were-boar. I got bit
When I'm
by.
enraged, everything sort of becomes a blur. So
I looked correct. Did you see which one bit him?
I think it was the big one with the little kids.
Okay, that was a wolf, right?
It's not helpful.
Yes, Rick.
I don't remember what it is. Hey,
I'm
Smurrrrh.
pretty sure it was a wolf. It was a wolf. I tell the alchemist.
Cheers. I grab a vial.
Wait a minute.
We just informed we just had this discussion and informed the alchemist it was a wolf.
I don't know if I was muted for this, but I came in the room and I grabbed the nearest vial. I grabbed the nearest vial.
And you
Yeah, the
drank it?
alchemist stopped.
Yeah.
You.
The alchemist was trying to stop you. Did you just go ahead and drink it?
If he tried
Okay.
to stop me, then I'm like, okay, then I would have waited.
He
Okay.
said, whoa.
He asked, what kind of where are you?
Yeah.
What kind of lycanthrope are you?
And that started this whole conversation, and then when we finally decided.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that my mic's always muted when it shouldn't be. So yeah.
You say you're a wolf?
I'm an orc.
We don't know the moon. It hasn't.
Half orc.
You don't look like a wolf to me.
He just
I
got bit.
know.
We haven't been through a moon cycle, and we don't even know if he actually caught the lycanthropy.
Well, that's not going to help you. This cures lycanthropy.
Yeah, and what if you don't have lycanthropy?
Then nothing. It just affects you with warp touch.
Which does what?
I don't know.
Oh well, I'll drink it. I drink it.
Smurrrrh drinks it. Okay.
Well, he's drinking that. I'm asking the alchemist, why were you concerned about which were bit him?
Because he doesn't look like a lycanthrope to me. He doesn't show any of the features. This cures lycanthropy.
What do you know about lycanthropy?
I'm like, this is good. It tastes like breakfast.
Enough to cure it.
What do you know about its onset and all that stuff?
Oh. That's kind of good.
When would they have to take the potion? After they have lycanthropy?
Smurrrrh,
Mm.
your back starts hurting horribly.
Little Smurrrrh lets out a yelp and clutches towards his back, sort of arches himself forward.
Pulls forward. You guys are watching wings sprouting
Kinda
out
like-
of his back. You sprout bat wings. They're green to match you. You gain a 30-foot clumsy fly speed permanently.
This is permanent?
Okay then.
I say to the alchemist.
What?
This is permanent?
Yeah.
What's happening to me?
This is the warp touch.
Yes.
Do you have a list of other things you've seen warp touch do?
Yes.
Could you please tell Rick so he can make an informed decision on drinking this?
Perhaps the worst possible is you turn into a puddle.
Odds?
Not so good.
The odds are not so good that as in
Not
it's
so
gonna
good.
happen? Or
So should I drink this potion if I have lycanthropy or if I've contracted lycanthropy?
Once you have lycanthropy, you drink the potion and it fixes it. It's gone. You are cured.
Does it
Just
fit?
Okay.
like you asked.
so
How long
what
is
you're
this potion good
saying
for?
is this doesn't function like plain old wolf's bane.
Right.
How
Dear
long is
God.
this potion good for?
Permanent.
Great.
Good forever.
Well, I guess we wait till the first full moon.
If you could come up with any other lycanthropy potions, feel free to. Do you mind
I
if I
can-
take a couple of these?
Concoct you one that will give you lycanthropy.
Well, let's not go there.
I
More
can
about
fix that.
fighting lycanthropy.
There's
mean,
still
feel
the
free.
4 of these.
Feel free to use the study and just. I mean, there's paper there. Document your findings.
All of a sudden, paper flying everywhere. Smurrrrh stretches out and flaps.
Guys, check this
Very
out.
strong wind. Yeah, very strong wind. But he's
Great.
hovering with flapping.
You're a gargoyle.
It's totally a gargoyle. It's Goliath.
Just don't hit anybody with those things.
How many vials are left? 4?
4.
Sragg, what's the state of my armor after doing this?
Oh,
many-
there's holes where your wings came out, but
Okay.
otherwise
many of
you're
these-
fine.
How many of these vials can I take, Os?
I have 4, and you requested them. They're yours.
All right. I take the 4 vials and I put them in my
I can
backpack.
pretty much guarantee that won't happen again.
All right. What are these vials called? Vials of
Vials of cure lycanthropy, side effect warp touch.
As we're walking out, I whispered to Rick that I don't think we're going to want to use these. They have to wait till the lycanthropy takes effect. And if that's
I'm like,
the situation,
guys, this is great. You should try this.
if that's the case, I can already deal with it once it's already taken effect.
yeah, but maybe we want wings.
Tastes like breakfast. Gave me wings.
You want to be
This is
a
good
punk
stuff.
dude.
Red Bull gives you.
Yeah,
Let's just
It's
hang
gonna
on to
be
it.
Red Bull,
hilarious.
yeah.
we'll be labeling these Red Bulls.
It's gonna be funny whenever he turns into a flying, regenerating werewolf.
Wow, that's great. I put him in my haversack. I tell Oz to keep studying.
If you need me to make anything else, let me know. I have all kinds of ingredients there.
Ost, you make whatever you need to. You just make some experiments, try some things, but remember,
Make some
try
experiments.
try not to blow the place up.
Try not to.
I will begin cooking at once.
Oh my.
No rush. Take your time.
Where can I learn more about Warp Touch?
In the Book of Vile Darkness.
To ask.
Okay, so are we heading back down?
I'm ready if you are.
If you look at page 31 in the Book of Vile Darkness, you will see the table that you have to roll on.
Book of Vile Darkness?
Yes. Where else would I get something out of?
Said page 31?
Yeah, but I wouldn't read it if I were you.
Yeah, I imagine it's bad, so.
No, not all of them. Some of them are actually really good.
I asked the alchemist, is there a cure to Warp Touch?
No.
Really?
It is permanent.
Really?
Once it takes place, that is it. That is your new natural state.
It's not a disease. It's not anything?
It affects as a disease, but after the effect is finished, it is natural.
Oh, natural.
Because if you read right here, a removed disease accomplishes nothing. Yep.
Are these the chaos mutations?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god. These would be really cool if I was evil.
Sure you didn't pick up a Dark Heresy book by mistake?
Shark mouth.
So what was the roll that happened? What roll did I get?
You rolled grow wings. 91, I think it was.
Oh, nice.
You could become
Yeah.
Colossus? That is fucking cool.
That would have been
Yeah.
hilarious.
Metal
It'd be-
becomes part of body.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
a tail.
I think my
Angelic
spell list
aura.
is
What the hell is
finished for
that?
the day.
All right,
What?
sorry. Carrying on. I don't mean to sidetrack. Let's go.
Okay.
Gather the gang and head on down.
All right.
I'll move that statue.
You notice that there are masons already at work, carpenters at work, putting the house back together. There are guards posted protecting them.
Okay.
They don't look like they're all that good yet, but I mean, there's somebody armed standing in positions. At least it appears that they're trying to mount a defense.
Okay.
We should probably tell Elder Schmidt where we're going.
Didn't you tell him yesterday?
Well, should probably tell him we're heading there now.
All right.
So I could have became a pile of goo. That's terrific.
Yes. Scary, huh?
I just gotta roll the
I'm not
dice.
a bunny anymore. Poof.
You were good.
Eyes fall out. Permanent blindness.
Oh God. Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Mouth seals forever. Cannot speak.
Petrifying eyes. Gain gaze attack as a Medusa.
That would have been awesome. I look
Arms
over at
become
Riclamin.
Tentacles. Arms become tentacles. Character cannot hold objects, but gains improved grab.
I told you it has side effects.
Head swells. Gain +4 to int.
Eh. You got a full head.
Yeah, you get a deformity. Plus, you get the int.
All right. We'll go approach the elder. You're really fascinated with your strange chaos toy, huh? I'm just trying to picture what Smurrrrh looks like now.
Probably looks like a gargoyle.
Yeah, kind of. Weird critter now, Smurrrrh.
With like green bat wings. It's awesome.
They regenerate.
That's even more awesome.
What, on 95 to 100, you have to roll twice to get 2 things?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. Go extra useless arm. Grandma, the strong man.
Greg, please tell me you're making a psyker when we play Dark Heresy.
Say what?
Tell me you're making a psyker when we play Dark Heresy.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, I'm making a psyker. If he dies, I might make an assassin, but well, he's going to die. There's no question about that. Or I might just keep with the role of psyker. I'm not sure. So what are we doing, guys? I mean,
You need me to roll strength to move the statue?
unless you want the flying Smurrrrh to do it.
I think we can all help and get it out of there. With
I'm going to need help.
Heave ho!
The Smurrrrh can do it.
The Smurrrrh
What am I
will
doing?
fly it over there.
I need
What am I?
help moving the statue.
Huh?
The statue's on the trap door.
All right, let's do it.
All right. You get your stuff moved. And downstairs we go.
And Colby told Schmidt we're going downstairs.
Okay. Very cool. We have to find a new picture for the flying Smurrrrh creature.
How do you determine a random color?
Honestly, it's probably whatever popped into my head.
Oh, okay. Like it says like hair turns random color, like skin turns random color.
Mm-hmm. Whatever popped up first, or there might be a table for it. I mean,
usually make a table.
yeah, you could make a table. Wouldn't be a big
Roll
deal.
on a color wheel.
Yeah. All right. Y'all are back down in Riclamin's Dungeon of Doom.
Wonderful.
Welcome back to Riclamin's Dungeon.
Okay,
I tell the party about how at the end of the hall there was like a crane in a pit. I'm not sure if we have to go that way or down the staircase.
Okay, I tell the party I think we should cautiously check out the areas we've already been to just to make sure that nothing's come back.
I would agree with that.
And then head down to the unexplored area.
All right. So y'all are going to make a sweep of the areas you've already been?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not too much trouble of anywhere, actually, on your sweep.
We totally do it like detective style, or like when they break through doors and stuff, and they got the one person goes, the other one watches his back. That's us the entire way too.
All right. Yeah, you pull it through safely.
Give
No
them the hand
problems.
signals. Okay, you go.
Then you come around a corner and everybody dies. No, you're good.
You suck at
Everything is
God.
everything is just how you left it. Smurrrrh even gets a little angry look as he goes by the cage. Remember that cage?
I would definitely leer at Riclamin.
That reminds me
Do
to ask
you
for the
want
arrow.
us to gather the corpse of, I presume from her appearance, it's your mother? Or at least a female relative?
Not here. On the way out, possibly. I don't know who the other man is.
Okay.
Ask Smurrrrh about the arrow.
As he leers at me, I just kind of go, "What?"
The arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, there was sounds coming from that direction.
points towards the staircase.
I was trying
Sounds?
to tell you guys. There was sounds. I heard stuff.
Oh, Rick, did you get your new shield?
No,
Is it ready yet?
I didn't check. Should probably go check.
And let's go check. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry.
Guys, let's wait here down below while he checks. As we wait by the bottom of the hole, the one down.
So I run over to Brent, see if he's busy or not. What's he doing? Did you give him armor too? Okay, good.
As you come around, you're getting closer to his workshop. You hear him a steady string of curses coming out as he's banging on something.
Okay, walk in.
You get around, you see that there's pieces of the boot of the armor over there. You recognize part of the frame of your tower shield. And you see he's beating a hunk of metal currently that looks like he's forming it into a new tower shield.
All right, I go back downstairs.
This is gonna take a minute.
Okay, you head back downstairs.
Yeah.
Not even going to say anything to him, huh?
No, I don't want to distract him.
How cold, man.
Hey,
Okay.
don't distract someone while they're working, especially with
Yeah.
like hot tools.
So he's
All right.
I see him come back down with no shield, and I said, I assume it's not ready.
Not ready yet.
Okay, here's my masterwork heavy steel shield that you can use in the meantime if you don't have a spare.
I don't. Just out of game for a second. What's the armor bonus on that?
+1.
A
the armor
one?
bonus?
Yeah,
A heavy
Armor.
steel shield? It should
Two.
be a +2.
the 2.
2. Yeah.
Oh, a sad shield. All right.
Sad shield.
Tell me about it.
Hey, it's better than nothing, man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you get back down to that gate.
Yeah.
All right. It appears to be locked. It's a rather old lock.
Which gate are we at?
The gate where the crane and the pit was that I saw.
Why are we here? Guys? Wouldn't we go to the stairs?
There was noises coming from the stairs. My father left me a riddle. It was in that same cipher. It said that at the pit, a leap of faith may be required. Watch out in the deep where the dark ones dwell.
Well, Smurrrrh has wings now, so there would be no need for a leap of faith. He could simply fly.
He could.
Yeah, he's not very good with them too, so I'd pretty much consider it a leap because there's no guarantee he's going to survive a leap of faith.
Weren't you climbing upon the ceiling as well? I would think he would have the best chance of returning to us.
Smurrrrh's literally the thing of nightmares right now.
Colby, you're too kind.
He may not be able to go. It might be protected by a spell that doesn't allow him in.
Why wouldn't it allow him?
Same reason it doesn't allow a lot of people in. Because he's not me.
Oh,
Well, if you would like to try to open the gate, dear Riclamin.
I kick it open.
You kick it open.
Digitate
Yeah.
the lock open?
I
Throw those
noticed that.
lock-picking tools at it.
Where do you kick?
Right by the I'm standing in front of the lock.
Wait.
Am I not?
Can we
Are you
see
going to
the
kick
hinges?
at the lock? You're going to kick the bottom part of the gate? Where are you kicking?
At the lock.
At the lock.
Yeah.
Can we see hinges? On this
Yes, you can see 3, but he
Said it's an old
kicks.
gate.
Wow! As the gate tilts forward,
Nice.
the lock held fast.
The rest of the house didn't.
So the gate's tilted over now. Didn't catch you quite. That would have been funny, right? Kick the gate, break neck, fall forward. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Can we force it open now?
Yeah, you can get in now.
Oh.
It's a little shaking. Those hinges come loose and the gate flies open.
After you.
Not Helen, but who do you send in?
I just said after you. I imagine I'm in the. I walk in, and then I. say
Okay.
after you.
You walk in. Who goes
Yeah.
in?
I'll step in.
I'll come in and walk to the side. I'm gonna
Okay.
stay near.
I'll follow Colby
All right.
and Riclamin.
There is apparently, it looks like dried blood on the hook of that crane.
Yummy.
Oh.
Very old.
What the hell is down below? Oh, this can't be good.
I look over top, holding the mace so it can illuminate down.
You go up, creep up to it, look down. You don't see the bottom.
Excellent.
I point at the blood. I'm like, you guys see that, right? On the crane.
Why would there be blood in a hook like that?
I can only imagine this is used to feed them, whatever's down there.
Ew.
Do we use the stairs or?
Oh, I'm not doing a leap of faith
What was
into
the
there.
riddle that you
Just
had?
at the edge of your vision with the mace, Colby, you do think you see spider silk.
Guys, I see spider silk down there.
So, spiders.
Yep.
Don't like spiders.
Oh, that well. We could try to sneak down the staircase to see if we see anything.
Probably the best bet.
And then if we don't see anything, I don't know.
Spider Smurrrrh could go take a peek too.
Why don't you go take a peek, Colby?
I can't fly nor can. Well, never mind. I can.
Exactly.
As I levitate over.
Where you levitating over the top of it?
Yeah.
Where exactly? Move yourself over the pit.
Oh dear.
I would go to the walkway here and then levitate up and hover here.
Okay. Against the far wall, you do see what looks like Riclamin's house symbol on the wall.
Can you guys see that down there?
See what?
Well, it'd probably be easier if you came to me.
I walk over and say, "See what?"
I point in the direction and lower myself 3 or 4 feet to bring the light lower.
Where is it? Over here?
Yep.
Like at eye level, basically?
Down below.
Mhm.
Right? Or is that eye level or is it down below?
It's eye level.
Oh, okay.
It's on the wall across from you.
You guys looking at?
Right there.
I point again.
What happens if I take out the lamp?
I don't know. Do I see that?
You take out the lamp.
Yeah. Does it change anything?
Do I see what he's pointing at?
Once you take out the lamp,
That's just a signal.
something slightly transparent shows up.
Can we
Where?
see that or just him?
On the wall?
What happened to our crane?
Whoops, hang on. I just messed something up here.
Yeah, the crane disappeared.
Is that it? Everything else is fine?
Nothing appeared, but the crane vanished.
Just the crane vanished.
Oh, no, the
Okay.
crane. Go, go.
Better?
Wait, so
No crane.
No.
can I lower myself? What happens if I lower myself?
My level.
Because I'm hovering usually a foot above ground level when I do this. So I just kind of lower myself 3 feet.
Okay, I see what happened.
Yeah, the crane vanished as soon as I pulled up the lamp.
Yeah, I see what happened. Hang on.
Mystical crane.
Better.
There.
Yes.
Okay, that's what happened. I screwed something up.
Okay.
Okay.
So- Transparency is where? On the wall?
Seems like a semi-transparent platform in front of you.
That's okay. So
dear.
when I lowered myself, I hit it.
No.
So I'm like kind of in between this semi-transparent platform.
You see where you're at?
Oh, okay. So I'm.
You see where it's at? Okay.
I try the same thing.
I try and
over
step
here.
on it.
Okay. You step on it, Colby, you float down and you hit something there.
Okay.
So yeah, you can it supports your weight, Riclamin.
Okay.
I levitate and try it here.
And you just go straight on down.
Okay. So I levitate, try it here.
You find one.
You could Clemen walk forward with the lamp.
Actually, I'm just
Yeah.
going to levitate over behind
Yeah, I am.
because he seems to be illuminating them.
Yeah, as you're going, Riclamin, they're showing up for you.
Did they remain after he moves past them?
They seem to.
I'll move up and check the footing on the first one.
It's there.
No.
All right, I step out.
That's it. There's nothing there.
So, what's the deal with this place, Ricky? Your house is weird.
Is there anything on that wall by my
I really
family's
wanna
emblem?
do this, but I'm going
If you
to.
lean out a little bit with the lamp, one appears.
But there's
Fix.
no. There's nothing where Colby's standing because he's
Nope.
just going in between. I see.
What about over here?
Nope.
Nope. A leap of
Fix
faith is
secret
required.
door.
I say that this must be the leap part.
Yeah. Is there any? Okay. I don't really want to jump from this angle.
Can
Okay.
Colby or Smurrrrh not support you to get across?
Yeah, I can.
I want to
Carry
jump
him over.
from this angle.
All right.
Sure.
You're gonna give him his. So you're gonna make a run jump.
You see here. That gives me bonuses, right?
I'm readying myself to assist him if he's.
Okay. Yeah, why
Smurrrrh,
not?
Move out of the way. Let it
Back
make
up,
a
Smurrrrh.
running jump.
I'm gonna take a running jump at this.
Oh, this is Colby.
I need space.
All right.
Moves.
I'm just waiting for Smurrrrh to move.
Okay. Ricklamin backs all the way up to the wall. Do you use your armor or no?
How much more of a bonus does that give me?
Not too much. I mean, it's haste. But you'll be able to jump to 5 foot most likely with the right check.
Could dimension door? You got an item of dimension door, right?
Yes, but it's only got one use.
Ah, okay.
Rick, I could just carry you over, unless you're really
Um,
set on doing this leap thing.
Pretty heavy.
I can lift donkey.
I'm heavier than him.
I'm readying an action to catch him if he foobars this jump.
All right.
Out. Where's the haste?
Spider climb. Smurrrrh's running along the wall.
Okay, so I use the. I guess I use the haste. And just
All right. Smurrrrh's running along the wall. Colby's floating on this side. Riclamin hastes in a blur of movement. You see him book it across, leap, step 1 foot on the other platform, skid, and slide into the wall and vanish.
Okay.
I go check out the wall.
Solid stone.
Oh, lovely. Good luck, Riclamin!
I float over here and see if I faceplant myself when I do the same thing.
Yep. Right into the
You're
wall.
on top of Smurrrrh because he stepped there.
Smurrrrh probably just grabbed him. Like spider
Yeah.
climbing on the wall.
I say, hey, Ricky, can you hear me?
So can
Oh,
I hear
dear
them
Lord.
through the wall?
You can hear the banging on the wall, and you can hear them, yeah.
Like muffled?
Yep. Like
Guys?
they're on the other side of a stone wall. And then you see it.
I see something. What is that?
Zoom in a bit. You see a statue of your father.
Disapproving look.
Behind him is a pile of money
Okay.
and a bunch of chests and bound trunks. This statue of your father, full stone again. Him with the shield in front, holding his sword.
What happens when I move the lamp over this one?
You move the lamp over this one, everything looks just stone until you get to the sword and notice it glints of metal.
Oh, the sword looks real on this one?
Mm-hmm.
So I touch it?
You, Indiana Jones, in the Temple of Doom.
You touch the sword, the statue moves, holds the sword out, pommel towards you. It becomes real.
Oh, weird. I take the sword.
You recognize it as your father's bastard sword. Part of your inheritance. Looking at the statue, you see the runes carved on it, and recognize that this is the source of the protection that they were speaking of, obviously.
Mm. Is the money real?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's your inheritance.
How much is in there?
You're really not sure.
Lots, right? Like
Lots.
Is there any,
Is
is it
there about 20,000? Because I need to make a really cool spell with about 20,000.
Oh, there's more than that in there.
okay.
You remember the dragon treasure?
Yeah,
This
I
is-
do. It's just way more than that.
Yeah, you remember seeing the piles of gold the dragon had, and you're like, ha, cheapskate.
Okay, is there just money in here?
If you're looking at those boxes and such, you notice that there are rolled up paintings, rugs, lots of other valuable items, not just money.
Okay, so there's valuables in here.
Yes, it's all valuables. It's all monetary,
Okay.
besides the sword. And seemingly on the statue's hand, a ring.
Is that also real?
That is also real.
What happens when I touch the ring?
You can take it.
Okay. I take
We're
it.
continuing to holler Ricky and tap at this door trying to get in.
I know.
Yep.
You can tell from looking at it that this is definitely a magical ring. It's got the St. Cuthbert symbol on it and the sword. rune etched and wonderful. You can tell just by looking at it, much finer weapons than you currently have.
Okay. How much cash can I fit in my pocket safely?
Your pocket?
Well, like on my person.
Not that much.
Not all of it, but how much? That's why I'm asking. Like, how much could I?
Suddenly you remember the portable hole that Colby carries.
How much space do you have
As far
besides those
as-
bags that you gave away earlier?
I don't know how you define space. I got like 80 pounds in the haversack.
Oh, afraid not,
And-
Smurrrrh. So you have 80 pounds worth of space?
80 pounds in the haversack, and then like just my regular backpack. Nothing.
Didn't
in
we
it.
determine that that was like roughly 2,000 gold or something?
Yeah, it was. I don't remember. It was like 2 or
I don't
4,000.
remember. That's a mixture of gold, platinum, and silver, though. So if you take strictly platinum, you can probably smuggle out, instead of the 2,000, it would be 20,000.
Okay, well, I just need some monetary money in there. I'm not looking to take like all of it. So, give me a number.
Well, let's just say you take a mixture of gold and platinum in there.
Okay.
You're going to be able to get about 12,000 in.
12,000 of gold and platinum.
Yep.
Okay.
And it doesn't really diminish your pile.
1 coin is a 50th of a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 50 coins makes a pound.
Yeah,
How much are
distinction of the
platinum
type of
pieces?
coin.
Platinums are 10
10 gold.
right?
So that's 500 per pound if you took all platinum.
So like 1,000 platinum is 10,000.
Yeah.
1,000 platinum?
And then 2,000 gold.
So
That's 12,000.
Did I tell you this awesome idea I had about a holy decanter?
All right, I go back to the door.
So you can get 4,000 coins out of here. So let's just say half of that's gold. So that's 2,000 gold. And the other half is platinum. So 2,000
So
would be
20,
20. So 22,000. You got 22,000 in cash on you then. And you didn't really diminish your pile. You walk back up to the wall, and as you touch it, you can walk right through it.
Okay, as I reach out for the wall, do I
Mhm.
do they see my hand? Is there anyone there?
If
My
Colby's
Google
still
Drive just crashed. Sorry.
what?
My Google Drive just crashed.
Smurrrrh's there pushing on it, and Colby's there as well, and your hand just comes out in their face, pretty much.
All right.
Out the face.
I want to grab his hand and pull him through.
Okay. Smurrrrh, you feel something grab your hand and start pulling you through. As Smurrrrh rescues you.
Okay. I let him.
Okay. Yay! Y'all saved him from the evil wall that eats
Ricky,
people.
I look back at the wall, just kind of like
what's going on?
that's some
This wall look
strange
crazy.
magic. I hold up the sword. I'm like, my father's sword was in there.
What's that do? Aside from cut stuff.
I don't know yet. I haven't had a chance to examine it. Apparently, my inheritance is in that crazy
Chamber.
magical wall.
How much we talking?
Lots.
What's going on?
Now,
Or
Did
we
I
could
ever
possibly
tell
carry
you-
out of this place.
about my idea to take your decanter and make
Can you
it
still hear me?
holy water.
Yeah.
Sorry, my Zoom chat just refreshed or something. It's really crazy.
No,
I
you
think my
you
internet
never
just
really
went down.
told me about that idea. You had an idea about that?
Well, I've been thinking about this, and if you're willing, and we can find 20,000 gold, that's what it's going to cost in materials and such. I think I can make your decanter permanently spray holy water.
That's interesting. 20,000, you say, huh?
And it just so happens that holy water is like acid to undead.
I say that's a great idea. Do you have room to hold money?
I hold out the portable hole handkerchief.
I give him 2,000 platinum,
Into the portable hole.
and then go back in.
I'll be back with
Do you
more.
specifically go for platinum this time?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go grab platinum. I'm gonna grab another.
20,000. I mean,
Yes.
Gotcha. So you're still at 22. Colby's got 20,000 now.
I can't even carry that, thank God, for the portable hole.
So, what's the plan, guys? Are we done here, or
I'm gonna give Smurrrrh 1,000 plat. Can you hold that? Can you hold that?
Yeah.
what's that for, Ricky? Thanks.
Yeah, it's for helping me out.
Oh, all right, no problem.
And then I give another 1,000 to Colby.
Okay.
I say that's for you. And then I look over at I guess the one that I don't really know has suffered a vow of poverty.
they did not even accept clothes before, so you're pretty sure.
So I didn't really have any clothes to give you.
Yeah.
What is that for, Colby?
To see if I knew about dragons being attracted to mass wealth.
So I kind of look at her and I'm like, "Do you need compensation?"
And they don't.
As I look at Adara.
You saved my life when I had no spells left to protect myself from the race before. I owed you this at the least. Now,
Fair enough.
I don't know if you can see the private chats in the Zoom, David, but I was asking you about the crane.
You were asking me about what?
The crane.
Oh, no, I wasn't seeing any.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. And
To-
yes, it does still work.
to make this quick, I'm just gonna go grab another 2,000 plat for myself,
Okay.
and then I'm done.
Fair enough. Okay.
I put that into the portable hole.
All right. Well, there you go.
Funny that jumped my weight up like 100 pounds and still not anything.
What's your strength?
20.
Jesus.
But
yeah, you can carry 400 pounds without issue.
yeah. Well, the fact that like what I was carrying before didn't really affect my weight.
Well, you're wearing heavy armor, so you're automatically heavy load anyway. So.
Not this armor.
Oh no.
This armor's nice armor,
Nice.
apparently.
Special armor. Anyhow.
So, what now?
To the staircase.
Everyone flies to the staircase. Well,
Actually,
Smurrrrh and Colby
wait a
fly.
sec, guys. Wait a sec.
What?
I
Come
saw
back here.
spider silk down there.
I would mention that this crane still works if we want to try and test out if we can find what is below.
What's
So just
that?
cranking the crane down.
You
Well,
wanna crank the
putting
crane
some
down?
source of light on it, we could see how much further down we can clearly discern what's there.
Okay, I'll hover over and affix my ever burning torch to it.
Okay. I was like, just say mace. Just say mace.
It doesn't work when I'm not holding it.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm going to position myself over here. And we're gonna. Does this sound like a plan, everybody?
Yeah, I put on my dimension door cloak.
Okay. Smurrrrh, you still hanging up on the
Yeah,
wall?
I tell them I'm putting on the dimension door cloak.
Okay.
Actually, I've seen enough Smurrrrh to know what Smurrrrh does next.
If guys, if we see something like there's spiders, so it could be spiders. If we see spiders, I've got this alchemist spider right here. This is my last one, which I can throw down
Your
as
what?
we run for the door.
Alchemist spider?
Fire.
Oh. I have my dimension door cloak on.
What's your intent with that?
We can just zap back upstairs instead of running away.
Run away? Do you really think Smurrrrh's gonna run away?
Smurrrrh,
Didn't
would
you
it be
say-
terrible to assume that you would probably curl up on the ceiling and wrap your wings around you?
Fat Smurrrrh.
You're muted, by the way.
Wrap my wings around me, curl up.
Like
in the
hang
Yeah.
upside down and do like the
Like
whole
a bat?
the Batman.
Oh no, I would. Yeah, I would do that.
I thought so. I was just going to see.
We're just checking.
You don't think Smurrrrh would run from spiders?
Well, I should ask him.
What?
If they come out looking like those other spiders.
They're talking about spiders.
Yeah, I don't like them. They're not great. But I got a bone to pick with them.
Did you hear my plan and what's gonna happen?
What's your plan? Fire?
If they come up, and Riclamin, we can dimension doorway if it's too much. But I think if we
So,
can get them into the
I
tunnel,
just
we
hang
can
out
at
here and
least
burn? Is that the plan?
go at them one by one. No, come into the. I say we fight them in the tunnel because they're usually too big.
Why don't we go wait in the tunnel or something then?
Okay, you guys can go wait in the tunnel. Kadar, you get ready to lower.
All right.
Okay.
Sound like a plan, everybody?
I walk along the
Smurrrrh.
roof. Yeah. Go ahead.
So I will get ready to lower the crane.
Okay.
It's a one-handed weapon, right?
Yes, it is a one-handed weapon, but it is an exotic weapon. It requires a feat to use effectively.
So Riclamin is still just hanging out there with his dimension door cloak. Okay.
Yeah. So I want to see what's down there, and then I'll dimension
All right.
where it's needed.
On that side of the path, or do you want to be on this side of the path?
If I was on that side, it would defeat the purpose of the dimension door.
I could just carry you over, and then you wouldn't have to dimension door.
Again, not light like your donkey.
Yeah, you are. You can,
So-
only, you can only carry 400 pounds, right?
Crank,
Yeah.
crank.
Donkey weighs way more than 400.
What? How heavy is that guy?
It's a freaking mule. It's a horse.
Well,
It's a donkey.
he's a
Excuse
mule.
It's a mule named Donkey, so it's actually bigger, almost as big as a horse. As we're having this conversation, the torch is being lowered down.
It's a horribly loud cranking noise. It is functional, but it's
So we
old.
raise our voice to over. So I'm like, seriously, like get on this side.
Just like what? I'm not a not a donkey. Wait, like your donkey. Can't you
Donkey's
hear me?
heavy. Donkey's heavy. No problem.
As it gets down, you see the silk. This looks like the web is old and in disrepair. Before too much longer, you see skeletons littering the bottom of a pit and a large dead spider.
It's just a carapace.
Yep.
Just
Do we see any exits or entrances around there?
Nope.
We're the dumbest spider. I mean, it could just crawl out.
And go where?
Maybe
I mean-
didn't want to crawl out.
It was big. It was a big spider.
So we just see a big dead spider down there?
Yep. Well, the remains of what was a big dead spider. It's been dead for a long time.
Well, that was anticlimactic. To the stairs.
Yeah, definitely. To the stairs.
Raise the hook just in case.
Yeah. Yeah.
The cranking begins again. Echoing
So,
throughout the halls.
What'd you guys see?
Big dead spider.
Ah. All right.
All right. Now, this stairway spirals. You start heading down it. It's going for a really long ways.
Hey.
Keep turning
You
and
have the
turning
mace
and
on.
turning.
Huh?
Do you have the mace on?
Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
It's usually our
It's-
only source of light.
It goes down far. It's crazy. I mean, you're really starting to get concerned.
We are entering the Underdark. Please have your passports ready. You are now entering the Underdark.
So, Rick, why is there a hole to the Underdark in your place?
I didn't build it. Why is there a wall that seems to be magical and not let anyone else through?
I'll take a wall.
Why is there
over-
cages in the torture room down here?
Good point. Good point.
Why are we going down here, guys? What's the plan?
Make
Gonna
sure,
go and kill some drow?
make sure it's safe for the people up top.
Well,
So
let's
We're gonna
try
kill
and
all of the
grab
Underdark.
it and
Gotcha.
get supplies.
I'm out of the stairwell at the end. You see natural stone all around that you can see from your light,
Oh.
and hear the chittering of spiders.
During
At least.
great. Great.
That's as far as we can see.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
I tapped the mace a couple times. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with this thing? Come on. There we go.
As soon as the sunlight comes down, you see one spider off in the distance and hear a recognizable language from that you heard earlier, or actually yesterday. A female voice speaking very angry words. How
Hello?
far is that? Oh man, this thing illuminates like the whole place.
Yep.
Hang on.
It illuminates for 120 foot. Poor illumination for the last 60, but
I can see everything.
Oh, that's a lot of bad things.
What is that?
Bright light. Angry.
I pull my falchion out. I grow
And-
large.
Is this a cavern?
Yes, it's a cavern. And I gotta move him over here so you can have the large winged Smurrrrh.
Yeah, I'm gonna stretch my wings out too.
What do we see?
Did
Spiders crawling. They're all turning in attention towards you.
So
A
they're
pair
all just spiders.
a bunch of spiders, and you see two. You recognize the creatures. You saw Renaud summon them once. There's half spider, half drow. And you see one drow currently.
Dryers.
These are those. That's that nasty
Jeez.
thing that he summoned that one time? Or no, that was a scorpion thing.
That was
the
a
one he
scorpion
took
thing.
control
Okay, this
of
is different. Okay.
This is a
Yeah.
Drider.
that we didn't actually get to see what it did, but it was bad.
She
were
seems
talking-
to have some type of a heavy flail. It's dripping some type of liquid, green. Some strange holy symbol around her neck that I suppose Teague would recognize that as she's obviously a priestess.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Loth.
Loaf?
Mhm.
Religious check to know what I know about that?
Hmm?
Religion check to know what I know about that?
Sure.
Knowledge, religion, bad, but still 14.
14 or 11, not any better.
That's okay. Loth is bad.
Both
Alignment?
is bad, and we know that.
What's the alignment?
Yep. Chaotic evil. Enjoys turning servants that displease her into driders.
I'm gonna cast Sheltered Vitality on myself. Sounds like a good first move.
Hang on now. You can't do that. I might decide I want to cast a spell. Ray of Death on you. Now we're going to roll initiative since you guys walked down here and pissed everybody off. I want to roar at... Okay. Well,
Yeah,
speech is a free action.
He said he grew big and extended his wings.
Yeah.
Do spiders have a natural fear of their predator? Which
Yeah.
that's an awful lot like.
What does he look like?
A giant winged creature.
Dinner?
I don't know. I think
Spiders
birds
catch
and,
moths.
and bats and
Don't birds eat spiders?
And some spiders eat birds.
right.
Yeah.
Now
I was gonna say, depends on the
Some
spider.
spiders eat people.
Yeah. Okay. Where's my initiative rolls? Was that an initiative I've got here?
Yeah.
Here's mine.
I have a Smurrrrh. I have a Colby. I have a Riclamin. That's kind of funny, by the way. 16, 15, 14. Go ahead with the 13, Adira. 13 or a 17. We're counting on you.
Nope, fucked it. I made a 15 just like Colby.
Wrong.
Colby,
13.
Adira, reroll. Who's going first?
Just the D20?
Yep, just the D20 for this part. Looks like it's probably going to be Adira.
Nope.
Nope. Adira, after the spiders are finished chewing on your bones, it's your turn.
No. She's
Hey, that was the opposed roll for Colby.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just had
Whoa,
did
whoa,
move
la.
forward.
Okay. So it's going to be
Smurrrrh, Colby, me, Rick.
Why is it so hard to get a working pen? Smurrrrh, Colby.
Yeah.
And then you're Riclamin.
Oh, you're staying the order.
I am.
Well, from what I heard, Smurrrrh is Colby and me is Rick. So all right. There we go. Stupid pin. All right. Smurrrrh, since you go first, you pull your action. Falchion out, wings extended, roaring at them, yelling that they should be afraid. And they would.
Yep.
They would. If they could only speak common.
Mhm.
But you can roll an intimidate check anyway.
Oh my god, are you enraged right now? You're muted.
Yeah.
Intimidate's
Enraged.
off strength, isn't it?
I would be yelling in Orcish probably to make it sound scarier.
Okay.
My.
They can understand Orcish. Or she
I thought
can.
Intimidate was charisma though, but
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay, I thought it was strength.
so it's gonna be horrible because I have a -3.
He rolls a 1. And they decide he is the weakest target and kill him first. Okay, yeah. The spiders aren't scared of you. The driders are impressed but not scared of you. The drow priestess is considering summoning more reinforcements.
Okay.
If it wasn't clear, I put the other cloak back on after I assumed you made me dimension door to wherever we're going, originally up top. Is that how I
Actually,
got
I
laid across?
didn't. I didn't.
No.
I didn't even think about that. I should have made you fall to your death.
So I dimension doored across,
Okay.
No,
and
Fair enough.
I put the other cloak on.
When we
Okay.
cranked the hook up, it was at the perfect level, and you just swung right across.
On that old
Indiana
thing?
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, he would have made me roll for my death.
Yes. You just
Burn the
didn't wanted to.
charge. Forget about it.
You're just going to avoid that roll for death, huh?
This time.
Okay. So, Smurrrrh, they're not scared of you. Your talking is no good. What do you do?
I'm gonna throw my javelin at the priestess.
Okay. Roll. Lucky Smurrrrh.
So it'd be plus 11 for ranged, I guess. It's based on dex.
Smurrrrh based on dex.
A lot of stuff. A lot of small.
Hang on a sec. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it's 11, I guess.
Okay, that's a hit.
Is there a crit threat on my falchion or my my javelin?
Oh, your javelin?
I believe it's just a 20, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. To be totally honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me check.
I think it is 20. I thought he was using his falchion.
No, my
It is falchion. He would like
javelin.
super critted.
Javelin is 20.
Super
Okay.
Okay.
Super
Good.
Uh,
Damage, please.
so it's 2d6 plus.
Your strength modifier.
So just strength would be 15 plus the mod on it.
Yeah, which is a 2. Okay. Smurrrrh roars, throws the lightning bolt. Wham! Hits hard. Pokes a big old hole, and then disappears back to your hand, Smurrrrh.
Perfect. Is using my my gloves a free action?
Yeah, for that one, yeah.
Okay, for my second attack, I'm going to crack my knuckles.
And fling it again.
Yep.
Okay. Let's make sure it's not a 1.
So it's 11. Every time you say that, I roll a 1. Like, it really is a jinx.
I know. Yeah.
So
Don't roll a 1, Smurrrrh. Okay. So you hit again. Okay. So Smurrrrh comes down the stairs, grows, spreads his wings out, roars something they don't understand, making her look at him questioningly as he flings 2 lightning bolts at her and kills her ass.
Wow. Just like that.
Just like
I let out another roar to reaffirm my first roar.
And the wings.
Flaps his demon wings like in WoW.
Yep.
Illidan.
Seeing the priestess drop, one rider pulls out the spear, another one unsheaths 2 wicked-looking daggers. Particularly scary-looking daggers.
Where are these other drow? I'm not seeing them.
The Driders.
Yeah, you're not.
Or
It's the
Driders.
Driders.
Those big spiders are the Driders.
Oh, the Driders? Okay.
Yeah.
Are those beasts or humans?
They're like arachnids or whatever. They're half people.
They're monstrous humanoid.
Yep.
Yeah, their upper
So-
torso is connected to a spider body.
Can I hold
All
this
right.
in them?
No.
Possibly.
No? Okay.
No, they are monstrous, right? So no. You'd hold monster.
Right.
You could try that on Smurrrrh. But I think he's kind of monstrous now at this point. At what point are you no longer a human and become a monstrous humanoid?
Colby
Only
is
you can answer that, GM.
I mean, well, that's a good question, is it not? He regenerates and has wings now. He's different. Me, not
He's-
that kind of orc.
Mutating.
They're not that kind of fool.
He's going to be king of the orcs in no time.
King of something.
And you
Colby,
have an eye patch on? That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rakatha! No!
Colby?
I go?
I
Mm-hmm.
think so.
Delay.
Okay.
Delay?
Adira?
Okay. Did I get my sheltered vitality off, or are you going to make me use it this turn?
I'm going to make you use your turn.
Okay, so that's going to be my maneuver, my first maneuver. I'm also
Uh-huh.
I'm actually going to stay where I am because I'm partially protected by the stairwell at the bottom of it here, and I have no range, so I'm going to have to wait until they come closer. So that'll be the only thing I is cast Sheltered Bite on self.
Okay. Oh, Riclamin.
Great
There's
axes.
spiders in your wine cellar. Your wine cellar might happen to be in the Underdark, but...
The great axe is coming out.
Okay.
Hasn't been out for a while. Needs to get a little warmed.
Okay.
Say hello to Sasha.
I don't know what my father's ring does. Is that a free action to put that on? In place
You
of
have
a
to-
different ring?
Get it out unless it was in your hand, so it's in your bag.
Yeah.
So it's going to take your movement to get it.
Fuck it. Yellow.
What are you doing? You get in the ring?
No. What's my speed? Of course.
If you charge, or if you use your haste.
What was that? You went all
Huh?
nobody.
You only used one round of armor so far.
Right. Oh, so. Oh, okay.
10 rounds per day.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to haste then.
Mhm.
What does that make my movement?
I think it increases it by 10.
10? Right.
Ace?
Can I hack at this guy from here?
That is technically to him, so I suppose so.
All right, I'm hacking away.
His movement speed increases by 30 foot. It will double his movement.
Oh. And you can go where the heck you want.
Yeah,
doubles it?
will increase, yeah, up to twice your
Jesus.
normal movement speed.
Yeah, so you can change your movement then if you want. There's some a little more advantage to you.
Okay, to here.
Okay.
And time to swing.
Yeah.
I love this great axe. Please don't fail me now.
Okay then. It's not going to fail you. That is a hit.
Do you want me to roll multiple hits on this guy?
If you're going to swing multiple hits,
I'm just wondering if how much hit die he has. Lots?
this one not as much.
I'll just roll a second one just to.
Yeah, those are both hits.
I'll roll the damage. Plus weapon, plus strength.
Is that both of your hits?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still up.
Your first hit is a decent wound. Second comes to slicing his stomach open, spilling some of his goodies. Forward unconscious, but not dead.
Oh, he's not dead?
Mm-mm.
Okay. He just looks really bad. I can still hit him from here.
Yeah.
5-foot step and a swing.
Okay.
My last hit.
Shit. Going. Swings once, scores a bit. Swings again, spills his guts open as he's going by, lops his head off, and cleaves into the.
Starting to get a little robot-y.
Into the what? Cleaves into the what?
The next guy, I guess.
The spider.
Oh, okay.
That's enough to hit.
You're totally going Harad on us right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's a kill. And you're cleaving. And a kill. So Riclamin just runs in the middle and takes out the first strider and two of the spiders like it's nothing.
Swish, 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 swish.
Wow. Yeah. Spider head falls off, comes down, kills this, swings across, kills that one with the butt end of the guts. Pulls, leaving it to the delayed Colby.
With a free action, I point at the other Drider. Just pointing.
Twirls the blades.
My turn.
Colby.
Well, I was totally planning something different, but
Come on, join in.
hell yeah. This is verbal and somatic, so I am saying a prayer and walking. No, I don't even have to walk. I'm just peeking out behind the bat wing.
Behind the
casting a
bat
prayer
wing.
Okay.
And
Batman.
being the hammer of righteousness.
Yep.
Oh,
The
crazy.
Drider. The last
Okay.
Drider.
Damage.
One sec. Is he evil?
He is evil.
He's evil.
He's evil.
Boom.
Fort save halves it.
Fort save what?
Halves it.
Halves it. Okay. What do I have to make?
It's a level 3 spell. You need a 16.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I take 20.
25. I gotta roll how much strength that hurt me.
Colby's hammer of light comes spinning past Smurrrrh's back, slams into the drive, affecting that from behind the wing. It hurt, and he's pissed. He enrages and grows large.
I ended up losing 1 strength to cast that.
Your little chihuahua death is getting very upset at you.
Little Chihuahua.
Then-
What's
Now
the
it's
rest of
my turn.
action?
Oh,
No, that's
what are you
it.
doing?
I don't. That's overkill for the rest of that action. Okay, go.
Okay. The Drider of Death approaches Riclamin and stabs out. Okay, that's both. Wait a minute, Riclamin is
Oh, yeah.
still miss.
20 and 18.
Okay.
Yeah, that's both misses.
Both miss.
Again,
Alrighty then.
crazy.
Yep. He swings at you 5 times. Ting, 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 ting. None of them hit. He's pissed.
Oh, that's
He flips the daggers, dips them into the sheaths. They come out dripping.
Oh
Hmm.
dear.
Do I see that? The dripping daggers.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone could miss that.
Do I see what color they are?
Purple. No.
But you can say they're freaking rainbow technicolor, and I still have no idea what that means. Oh, they're unicorn shit.
Unicorn shit. I'll roll the attacks here in a minute. I'm just moving all the pieces.
Yep.
As we perform our spider foo.
Turn on the blender
Duh.
in a second.
Blender. Probably.
What's his thing that Harad says all the time?
Blades of light.
That's it.
Light, give me strength.
Yeah.
I'm moving the dead spiders just to make it a little easier for me.
Okay.
So if you're wondering why the dead critters are moving around, that's why. Skitter, skitter. Perfect.
I thought that was just the impact of his swing.
No. Okay. 6.
Did any of those
8.
charge me?
No.
No.
They're all just approaching.
That's unfortunate.
One would have charged. and
This
then
one's
really
hanging
got,
out?
like baseball batted away, and then the rest would have learned.
Okay.
No way.
I have typings too. What is the typings? Okay, good. Let me roll this out, and then Huh?
Nothing.
What about spiders?
Just said jumping spiders.
Giant, monstrous bees.
Are these little spiders evil too?
No, the little spiders aren't evil.
Do they happen to be lawful?
No.
Yeah.
Waffle spiders.
They obey the spider laws.
One of us.
I needed something that was 2 steps in alignment for me.
Okay, roll 8d20 plus 4. One of
Obey
them
the
hits
laws
you.
of physics.
One
Yep.
of the spiders bites you.
One got me.
Holy crap. Poison.
Its fangs
It's
are much
immune
like
to poison.
arrows.
Roll a fortitude save versus my poison.
Poison, huh?
Yes.
Oh, it's acid you're immune to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's acid. +5. Plus that. Alright. Fortitude save coming up.
Colby, chat in Twitch if you're not paying attention.
Critical fail. But still
Critically
17.
failed. Doesn't matter. You critically failed.
What?
Okay. You took 6 damage from the bite.
Okay.
And your strength damage from your critical fail triples the amount of strength damage you would have taken.
I think he wants to post
4.
a clip for us to see.
So I take 4 strength damage temporarily?
4 temporary strength damage due to poison. All right. Are we good for a little break right quick? Need to step away for a minute before we go back to giving you your turns.
Did Adara have her turn?
Yes, she
I'll
cast a spell on
cast a
herself.
spell and move. I still have a move action that I can take, however, if you'll
You should-
allow it.
If I'll allow it. You said you were going to stay there because it was safe.
Well, that was before anybody moved.
Okay, well,
It
what'd
was
you
a
do?
good pace.
What
Considering
would
that
you do?
moving forward, let me check a distance here. I think I would move to right here. Let me see.
Okay, that's fine. I like
Right
you
there.
being there. Go ahead and move there.
Okay. After he is surrounded, I will move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's the only action that I've got, since that was the last of my turn's actions available for that round. So
All right.
I'll have to wait until the next round for anything more.
Well, let's take a little break then, and when we come back, we'll be seeing what Smurrrrh wants to do with his big bat wings.